divide in two categories. Category number one, terrestrial plants. Terrestrial plants means land plants. Second, aquatic plants. Aqua means water. The different kinds of plants we have been observed in our surroundings. Terrestrial plants, for example, pine, neem and people. Aquatic plants, also for example, lotus and tea grass. These kind of plants are belonging from aquatic plants. So plants that grow in deserts. So hot and dry places are called deserts. There is very little water in deserts. Cactus, date palm, bubble and kikar are some plants that grow in deserts. ये सब desert में पाए जाने वाले plants हैं. Next point, adaptations. Leaves change into spines in most of the plants. That means the leaves are converted into spines. पत्तों का रूपांतरण कांटों में किया जाता है. This prevents water loss from leaves. This prevents, once again, this prevents water loss from the leaves. Stems are green, have chlorophylls and prepare food. Yesterday also we learned that the chlorophylls are help to making the process of food manufacturing. Also chlorophylls and prepare food. Stems also store food and water which make them fleshy. Once again, stem. What kind of substance is stored? Stem also store food and water which make them fleshy. Roots spread out deep under ground. Roots are spreading deep under the ground in search of water. Plants that grow in mountain regions. These regions are normally cold and windy. ये regions ज़्यादातर cold और windy, हवा के आना जाना बहाव ज़्यादा रहता है. In some areas, snowfalls may take place in winter. Plants grow in mountain regions. Mountain regions में पाए जाने वाले पौधे. These regions are normally very cold and windy. In some areas, snowfalls may take place in a winter. वहाँ पे सर्दियों में snowfall भी होता है. So, for example, fir, deodar and spruce are the examples that grow in mountain regions. Their adaptations. Trees are tall, straight and thin. Those kind of plants are belonging from mountain regions. They are tall in height, straight and thin. So they are usually flowerless. उनको पौधे के साथ flowers नहीं होते हैं. And bear cones with seeds inside them. Next, they are conical in shape. The shape of flowers are in a conical and thus are also called coniferous. Are called conifers. Their shapes help the snow to slide off easily. Their leaves are thin and needle-like. The leaves have few stomata to prevent loss of water. The leaves have a waxy coating to prevent damage from snow. Next, plants that grow in hot and humid regions. So some regions are very hot and humid. Plants like teak, rubber, paper, coffee, tea and sugarcane grow in hot and humid regions. And their adaptations also we discussed. Leaves of trees always remain green. उनके पत्ते हमेशा हरे रंग के पाए जाते हैं. So they are called evergreen trees. Trees have a lot of leaves that do not shade in winter. So next point, plants that grow in plain region. Plain region में पाए जाने वाले plants कौन-कौन से होते हैं? These regions are normally neither too cold, neither too hot. वो ज़्यादा hot भी नहीं होते, गर्म भी नहीं होते और ज़्यादा cold यानी ठंडा भी नहीं होते. So trees such as mango, peepal, banyan tree as well as shisham grows in these kind of plain regions. Okay. Adaptations of plant in a plain regions. Number one, trees have many branches that spread around. उस टाइप के पौधों को या फिर पेड़ को different kinds के branches होते हैं. Next, their branches have many flat and thin leaves which help in evaporating excess water, keeping them cool. Next point, most of trees can survive in very hot climate and mostly shade their leaves in a new leaves grow again in springs. Next, plants grow in marshy regions. Waterlogged places are called swamps, that means marshes. Marshes places have sticky and clayey soils. Mangroves are plants that grow in marshy regions. So adaptations of marshy regions. उनके adaptations कौन से? Number one, roots grow out of the soil to breathe as the soil does not allow the roots to breathe. Such roots are called breathing roots. Second, roots have tiny openings at their tips. Next point, aquatic plants. Aquatic plants are divided into again three groups. Number one, floating plants. Number two, fixed aquatic plants. Number three, underwater plants. So number one, floating plants. Some plants like water, hyacinth, wolfia, pistia and duckweed float on water. The adaptation of floating plants. Some plants are small in size. Next, some plants have light and spongy bodies. Next, stems are reduced and roots are not well developed. Next, leaves have a thin waxy coating. And the second type of aquatic plants, fixed aquatic plants. So some plants like water lily and lotus are fixed to the bed of the ponds. Next point, the adaptations of fixed aquatic plants. उनके adaptations कौन-कौन से हैं? They have hollow and light stem that keep the leaves and the flowers floating on water. Next, their leaves are broad with waxy coating that prevents them from rotting. Next, leaves have stomata on the upper surface to breathe easily. Their roots are fixed to the bed of the pond. And the last time, underwater plants. So some plants like pondweeds, seaweeds and topgrass grow and remain under the water. And the important point, adaptations of underwater plants. Their leaves arise in cluster from the roots and do not have any stomata. That means there is an absence of stomata. They have long ribbon-like narrow leaves. They breathe through their body surface. The underwater plants use body surface to breathe